Groceries cost more, packages are smaller. We're getting screwed. Imagine thinking shrinkflation isn't real. All right, this is gonna be a quick one, y'all. Let's get into this one. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. Y'all know, y'all been to the store and y'all seen the items that you used to get. Y'all know what it is. They're smaller than they were before. They're giving you less than they did before. Let's get into this video. Let's talk about it.
These are out here gaslighting us into thinking that shrinkflation isn't real. A woman literally laughed at me when I picked this up. Look at that. There's like 3 chips. There's 3 chips in the whole bag.
When people say that companies are lowering the quality of their products to save money, they are not lying, because tell me why. I got this smoothie packet from Hy-Vee, and I've had this before. It has pineapples, bananas, cranberries, blueberries, and lemon. On the package, you see a dark purple smoothie. My smoothie, pale yellow. And I knew this as soon as I opened up the packet because I've had this before, and usually it's a good mix of everything. This was like 60% banana, a bunch of pineapple, and like 2 cranberries. I didn't even see a single blueberry. And I had this before. This is a picture I took March of 2024 using the same product. And you see, okay, the smoothie is like a deep purple pink color. That's what I was advertised, but this time it came out pale yellow.
Unseen it all. Got straight scammed. That's not even the same smoothie no more. It's a complete different taste and everything, I bet.
Figure it's just because bananas are probably the cheapest of the ingredients listed, so they like up the ratio of that. But like, come on, just charge me a little bit more so I can have the product that I actually want. The smoothie, it's not that bad though. I'm still drinking it.
Lint, count your days. I bought the biggest box of chocolate that there was in the store. Look at this absolute nonsense. If I can ever get this freaking box open. Bro, what? There's enough room to fit like 3 times as many chocolates in there.
Tell me I'm not going crazy, but this McDonald's cheeseburger is smaller than normal. They shrunk these burgers 100%. There's no way. This burger is like a slider.
Okay, so it was already small. The Filet-O-Fish has shrunk by, I'd say, 20%. It is comically small. I know my hands are large, but that's ridiculous.
Just drove through McDonald's and got a chocolate sundae for $3.64. That's not even 2/3 of the way full. I think that's what they call shrinkflation, where some companies are attempting to take advantage of the consumer.
They might as well do shrinkflation on the cup too. The cup way too big for the product. Now come on, now that's like 2 scoops. Whoop, whoop. If you were to get it out of a gallon of ice cream.
McDonald's, shame on you.
You want to talk about shrinkflation? This is an entire box of Kraft dinner. Not even like a big bowl, it's a normal bowl. That's an entire box. Just in one bowl.
These are some of the craziest recent examples of shrinkflation. Kellogg's using deceptive packaging, making the new box bigger, but it contains less than the old packaging. This is the old one, this is the new one. This new one looks bigger, but it actually just contains the same amount of product, and it cost $1 more. This one.
Now they're trying to get down on people like that. Trying to confuse their eyes. It looks like it's a lot, but that's why reading is fundamental. You got to read it and you'll see, wait a minute, I'm actually getting less. They're just giving me a bigger container or jug, whatever.
Interesting because P&G has reduced the amount of fluid from their old bottle to their new bottle. The price has stayed the same, and the amount of laundry it can do has stayed the same. So they must have just, I don't know, taken water out of the detergent. Even worse, this Redditor has found 3 different packages of Tide they've recently purchased, and while the size is getting smaller from each consecutive one, the price stays exactly the same at $20. I will admit it's difficult to see at first, but look at these Campbell's cans of SpaghettiOs. Is there any difference? When you flip it around, you'll see that the calories are different. This new one is less, 20 less calories, but why? Okay, let's look at what's inside. Here we have the old package of SpaghettiOs, and here's the new package of SpaghettiOs, but like, where are the SpaghettiOs?
Right, where the SpaghettiOs at? It's more sauce than anything. This is crazy, man. They need to reduce those prices. Look, if we're gonna give you less product, we should also charge you less.
more water. Found this one on mouseprint.org. You can see that the size has decreased from 30 fluid ounces to 22.5 ounces. That's a 25% reduction in size, but the price has stayed the same at $2.49. This has to be my favorite thing when companies just decide they're going to replace product with plastic. It's just an empty space now.
No way it's an empty space. That's ghetto looking. They could have at least took 2 out, made it look a little better. Cut the package down. Maybe nobody wouldn't notice.
Paying the same.
These are some of the craziest examples of shrinkflation.
Wow.
Ice cream bars not filling up the ice cream all the way. Midnight's putting way more space in between their chocolates. Girl Scout cookies gradually getting smaller over the years. Cadbury chocolate putting now bigger on their packaging, but it's actually the same exact size. Pringles chips are now getting smaller. The packaging makes it look like it's one big loaf, but it's actually 2 smaller pieces. Oreo reducing the amount of cream.
Oreo's already high. Oreo's like $5, $6 and they look like that. I haven't ate Oreos 3, 4, 5 years. Probably 10. Who knows? This is comical at this point.
In their cookies. Nerf darts having a lot of extra space in their packaging that's just empty. Trader Joe's stopped filling up their sandwich cookies all the way. This unopened cheese stick looks like it was cut in half. Packages of gum have started adding a thumb grip in order to not give you an extra piece. Here's another example. Toblerone began adding extra space in between their chocolate mountains. Someone opened up their Lunchables and this was how much cheese was in them.
They should have just not gave them no cheese. You can't even feel the little tiny pizza right there. I haven't ate none of this in a long time. So I didn't know this was going on all of these products right here. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were giving people less gum. I didn't know they were giving people less cookies or having more space in between. I eat Pringles, but I didn't realize the Pringles shrunk either. I guess I got to pay a little more attention.
Ramen noodles slightly decreasing the size of their flavor packets. Super glue bottles have an empty shell that takes up nearly half of the amount. Crayola has began selling half-size color pencils instead of the full one. The packaging on the Colgate toothpaste is extremely misleading. The dent size for Gatorade bottles has gotten way bigger. Klondike bars have literally no
Wow. See, they using unique little ways to try to trick people. They thinking that we won't notice. Let's make the little circle on the inside of the Gatorade deeper. Klondike bars, I haven't had those in a minute either. Let's see what he's about to say about these.
Klondike bars have literally no chocolate on the outer shell. Doritos bags used to be 9.75 ounces, now they're 9.25 ounces. Burger King used to have a deal where you get 10 chicken nuggets for $4.49, but now it's 8 chicken nuggets.
McDonald's Big Macs are smaller. This is the size of their patty on a Big Mac. By the way, extra sauce is 20 cents. And the combo meal, just fries, medium fries, and a drink, comes out to about $12. I can go to In-N-Out and get 2 double doubles for about the same price. Or a double combo meal. Bigger burger, bigger patties, much tastier. This is sad, but I had to see it for myself. McDonald's is definitely part of the shrinkflation. No way they nerfed popcorn chicken, bro. No freaking way. What the fuck? Used to get a whole cup. Now you get this.
Aldi inflation since last year. Iceberg lettuce was 43p, now it's 89p, up 107%. Furniture polish was 41p, now it's 85p, up 107%. Mint Imperials were 49p, now they're 95p, and they're up 94%. Tomato puree was 31p, now it's 59p, and it's up 90.3%. Lasagna sheets were 49p, now they're 75p, and they're up 53.1%. Snack Right multi-pack crisps were 85p, now they're £1.29, and they're up 51.8%. Melons were £1.19, now they're £1.79, and they're up 50.4%. 2.5 kilogram bag of potatoes were £1.59, now they're £2.25, up 41.5%. Mozzarella chocolate was £1.59, now it's £2.29, up 44%. Blueberries were £1.29, now they're £1.79, up.
This must be an old video. Anybody that's in the UK, let me know, is this old? Are these the current prices or what? Because those prices seem kind of fair. they seem all right. They not that bad in comparison to what we're seeing out here in the USA right now. Maybe y'all got a better economy or something. Something's not adding up or something. I don't know. Maybe y'all economy better.
8.8%. Spring onions were 50p, now they're 69p, and they're up 38%. And corn on the cob was 95p, now it's £1.29, and it's up 35.8%.
Hey, look, y'all want to see the tariffs in action? On May 7th, it was my daughter's birthday. We bought her this monkey right here, Peanut. This one right here for $50. 2 weeks later, 84 bucks even. It was $49.97, $84. Cool monkey. She sleeps with it every night, plays with it. $34 more expensive. $34.03 to be exact. I ain't fooling around with these tariffs, man. Y'all better vote. I'm trying to tell you.
Inflation is so
Voting ain't gonna change a thing.
high. Everybody gonna need food stamps and Section 8 in a minute.
Fuck, man. Fuck, y'all. Fuck. All these done went up on the prices. Yep. And I've been to all these advocates since I was a little baby, since I was a jit. My mama been taking me to motherfucking all these, sliding that quarter in that cart. And getting that shit back when we leave. We don't play that. Y'all need to stop coming on this motherfucking app overhyping shit. Because when y'all come on this bitch overhyping shit, they seem to go up on their prices. A couple months later, damn near the same week, damn near the same day, they don't give a fuck. Everybody come in here, okay, they ain't gonna notice a $1.50, 10 cent upcharge. Bitch, who? I notice when my motherfucking man blink in his sleep. Dead ass serious. I notice every fucking thing, bitch. Don't play with me. All these, y'all dead ass wrong for that shit. Put them prices back to where the fuck they is, because you can't go nowhere no more with motherfucking $200-300 to get some goddamn groceries. You can't do this shit no more. And all these, I was coming there to budget, but y'all got me fucked up. Then y'all got a lot of shit in there too that I like, this ain't right. This ain't right at all.
Aldi and Dollar Tree used to be my go-to, but now Dollar Tree, their prices, they don't even have a cap on them at this point. I mean, they do, I guess, but it's $1 and more store. Everything is not $1 no more. Everything is not $1.25 no more. They got items in there for about $10. Talking about Dollar Tree. Dollar and more tree. Man, shrinkflation, inflation, you combine them together, the products are smaller, but they cost more. That's the plan for 2025 to try to combat what's going on in the economy. Imagine when these tariffs kick in. You're going to get an empty bag of chips for $3. They probably going to have one chip in there. They probably just going to cut everything in half, honestly. Like, look, prices went up about double, so we cutting everything in half. Family, let me know what you think about this video, man. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear it. All right, fam. Peace. And to my Hebrew family, shalom. Catch y'all on the next one.